It may be summer, but I recently discovered I'm giving major winter vibes thanks to a color analysis I had with House of Colour Brentwood and Katie Dawson, who's joining me in studio today. Welcome, Katie.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Okay, my life has been revolutionized by this because it's helped me not only to think about what looks good on me, but how to have colors not blend into my body, but to really wear outfits and makeup well. Can you tell me why this is so important for us to think about?
Absolutely. What's so important is that we highlight you and your authentic self and teach you how to show up. And there is a way to do that. There is kind of a final piece to the puzzle, and that is understanding some color science.
Yeah.
And so there was a guy named Johannes Itten who created this lovely organizational system around colors. And we have taken that at House of Colour and we have applied it to you, myself, and anybody else who comes for a consultation.
Yeah, I came to your home. You had this great kind of system that made me feel kind of like I was in the spa and kind of like I was in a science experiment. I'm not sure which one, but it was so cool. And speaking of cool, that's one of the first things you do is separate whether you're a cool or a warm tone. Tell me how that works.
Yeah, so I brought some little show and tell today. We have these amazing drapes, and our first task when you come for an appointment is to determine if you need yellow-based or blue-based drapes. And so what we do is we layer up these very glorified bibs, and we place them on you, and we just let the data talk, and we just see what the colors show us. Do you need a warm or a cool tone to really enhance your undertones?
Yeah, and once you get to that point, so we figured out for me that I was a cool tone, which is blue base, and that's winter or summer. So then from there, you talk about it almost being like a paint pot.
So what's important to think about is your blue base and my blue base, I'm blue based as well. I need a blended, softer version of color, whereas you need that saturation. And the way I kind of help clients think about that is the paint in the paint pot is winter, like what you are. I need a more diffused blue base tone. So that's kind of like the water we wash the brush in. So there's a softness versus a vibrancy there.
And the other cool thing that stood out to me was this the red. That's the three things of red. What is it?
So once we determine what your best season, or kind of this quarter of all the colors in the world, we talk through, and I teach you how to translate to that thing, the things we put on our body, around our body. That includes hair color if you so choose to dye, makeup that you get on and around, on your body, your lips, your blush. And so we talk through that. If you are a blue-based gal, like both of us, we need a blue-based tone in both our makeup, lip, cheek, that sort of a thing.
Yeah, so it's not just red is bad or red is hard. Like everyone has a red they can wear.
Absolutely.
And so like you have, and those are different saturations.
So for example, depending on if you need blue base or yellow base in your undertone, we play with those fancy scarves to figure that out. You can see one is more of a blood red or a cherry red versus like a juicy strawberry or like kind of that really ripe summer tomato. For you and I, we need more of this cool blue-based red.
Right, and it's so cool. I mean, you just put on at the end, literally cool. You put on, some powder, blush, and the right lip color, and it's amazing how it just brightens everything up. And then what I love, let me do a little more show and tell. I'm not fanning myself because I'm hot. You sent me away with these 36 colors. So now when I go to shop, I can literally look at this. So before I let you go, just tell me, like, what are the things that we need to remember? You say, tools, not rules.
Yes, and what's really important, it's not about getting rid of what I have. The past is behind us. But it's all about being thoughtful and conscientious about what you're bringing into your wardrobe that's going to really look lovely on you. And that's, again, we're highlighting you. And so what are you doing next to make that thoughtful, conscientious decision about what you bring in your closet to feel good? So.
Yeah, it was so incredible because, like you said, we got the fan that we have here, the words, this little pamphlet that talks about clothes, makeup, and even
the right metals.
I was going to say,
that's right. So
silver.
Cool tones and cool metals versus a warm yellow. It's just going to look richer and look really lovely with the colors that you pair.
I learned so much. I'm already saving so much money. I know you can too. Make sure to check out Katie Dawson at House of Colour Brentwood to book your style or color appointment today. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you so much.
So great having you here.
You look great.
Thanks.